Something in it. What the heck? Okay. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Beautiful Love is up early this morning, getting my day started. I'm up early this morning. Whoever up, good morning. Good morning. Whoever is up, good morning. I know you're probably making your breakfast, screening your legs to get out that bed, stretching your body to get right. I'll get up early making coffee, early in the morning, coffee and bread or toast. Some of y'all be up early, honey. Get on up. The sun but the rise. The sun but the rise. Y'all wait already done risen. Good morning, Betty. Betty, how you doing, Betty? Long time don't see Betty. I haven't seen you in a while. Say good morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss Betty. Patricia, how you doing, Miss Tricia? Good morning, beautiful day. Good morning, lacking kids. Say good morning, beautiful. Good morning, my lacking. God first. Say good morning, beautiful love. And ladies, good morning, my God first. Y'all, it's weird, y'all, because I haven't seen none of Tree's videos in a long time. It been a while, y'all. It been a while. Because I got a lot of things going on in my life, and Treese came to me, y'all. Do she still do that Airbnb thing? Betty Heron with them beautiful print. Ooh, Betty in it. Rip Ocean, y'all. Ocean is gonna be well Miss Betty. He is gonna be missed. And Miss Betty, I felt, and I don't know what it is when I get in water, Miss Betty, God began to speak to me about some things, but it's all right. God says it's going to be okay in spite of, Miss Betty. I'll be praying for Ocean and his family. Rip, you right, Miss Betty. Rip the Ocean and his family, honey. I'm so sorry to hear that. Death have no time. We all got to leave here, Miss Betty. And I be thinking sometimes, Miss Betty, I said, what's on the other side? You know? If you go on YouTube, you can hear people's stories who actually passed and came back. I remember when I passed. I remember. It's like I can remember it like yesterday, Betty. I even remember the church service and everything. But who to say? We're not supposed to have no remembrance of that. Do y'all know if Miss Tree still do the Airbnb? Anybody know? Because I don't want to speak out of term. Do anybody know if she still do the Airbnb? It's just amazing, Miss Betty. You see people today and they going tomorrow. Ocean is really going to be missed, Miss Betty. And Ocean knows some of everybody on YouTube. He knows some of everybody. God first. It's a sad time for us, y'all. But all still gonna be well. Do anybody know if Tree still do the Airbnb on her home? I know some of y'all probably watch her. Do anybody on this chat right here watch her videos? Anybody? No? Nobody? Nobody? God, okay, she still got the Airbnb. I don't be on her channel or nothing, y'all, because I circulating this YouTube trying to support everybody. Sometimes I peep in and peep back out. But and that's why we got to be very careful, especially having them Airbnb. Because I saw where somebody gonna try to rent her Airbnb and they're gonna try to mess it up. Okay. That's why it's very important. You got to be careful who you allow in your space and your place. People are very spiteful. And you know what they do, God first, when they rent her place, they'll trash it and say, That was karma. Karma don't work like that. God don't allow evil to happen to people by someone devilish act and say it's karma. It's crazy. Good can't come to people, y'all, who do this stuff. God first said, yes, Patricia said I did, but not sure if she does. Okay. I do, but not sure if she does. Okay, okay, Patricia, I understand what you're saying. Betty said, I lost my daughter on 420, so I am still mourning her. Betty, I am sorry. My condolences goes out to you, Miss Betty. That is fresh still, Miss Betty. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, Betty. I am so sorry to hear that. My condolences goes out to you, Miss Betty, and your family in this time of bereavement, honey. Um, it took me years to get over my mom and my sister. It took me 10 to 11 years. I had lost a lot of weight. I wasn't eating. I looked like a crackhead. It hurts for Betty. I understand. God first said, yes, she still rent. Okay, God first. Then she need to be very careful. I saw that. I don't know what it is. When I get in the water, God just give me all kind of download, but she need to be very careful. And I saw where it's going to be somebody that doesn't like her, going to rent her Airbnb. They're in cahoots of communicating with one another on it. They're laughing, thinking it's funny to rent this girl Airbnb and trash it. See people like that. Who, Lord God know what he doing when he doing it. You hear me? You can't do everybody place like that and get away with it. So she need to be very careful. And sometimes these people will go through others to get other people to rent these stuff for them too under their name. Oh, okay. She still rented. God first said Patricia. Said, so sorry, Miss Betty. Yes, Betty, we definitely gonna be praying for you, Miss Betty. That's hard. That's hard. Miss Betty, um, young lady in my shop, one of her clients wanted me to do her hair at that time. She only had one child. And she said her daughter called her every morning going to work and coming home when she get off work. She was a nurse. And she realized, and matter of fact, she just found out she was pregnant. And she realized her daughter didn't call her on her way home. She said hours went by. So she called a job and asked the job, like, have you seen, did such clock off, because I haven't heard anything from her. She said the job said, yes, she been left, XYZ. She been going a long time ago, a couple hours now. Come to find out, she said, Miss Bunny, people is evil. On her way home, this happened in South Carolina. She said on her way home, she don't know how her daughter got in a car accident because they went to the location where the accident happened. I don't know if she ran off the bridge. By her running off that bridge, the understanding that she got that went back to the mother, because somebody out there must be new to family, told the mother the coroner was there before anybody contact the coroner. So she is confused about that. How can the coroner be to an accident if nobody didn't call the coroner? Y'all get what I'm saying? The ambulance didn't even make it there yet. She was saying, Miss Bunny, somebody done cut the baby out of her stomach. They don't know where the baby at, who got the baby. Her daughter is dead. After the investigation took place, she was told that her daughter could have still survived that accident if they never cut her open to get the baby out of her. So she was saying, Miss Bunny, I really believe them corners took my baby, like her grandbaby, out of her daughter, and she missed her daughter so much. People don't understand when you got family member that die and something tragic happened to them. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's a long process of healing. It's not going to happen overnight. That's a long process, you know. So I understand what you feeling, Miss Betty. I've been there. Sassy Chick said, good morning. Good morning, Sassy Chick. How are you, love? Oh, Sassy Chick, up early this morning. So, yes, please let her know to be careful because I see these people is in cahoots together and they're going to try to trash her Airbnb. And it's sad that we got to live among people who is evil, malicious, jealous, and they'll sit around all day and say somebody jealous of them, but they really jealous of her. It's sad. I say it all the time, just leave it alone. Sometimes people can have the whole world sitting in front of them in their lap, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Patricia, so sorry, Miss Betty, praying for you. Most definitely. We definitely gonna be praying for you, Miss Betty. We need to make a board for everybody who have lost somebody and give honor to everybody. Family, friends who we lost, who have passed on. Y'all know beautiful love don't be up this early on the internet. I said, let me come on before I be done forget. My mind will forget real fast. I said, why do people do the stuff they do? I don't get it. They'll do evil and then turn around and say, you jealous. Sad, y'all. It's sad that it's a bunch of us on this internet and we can't even get along, y'all, that well. Betty said, thank you all. Betty, you more than welcome. My heart goes out to you, Miss Betty. But everything is still on God's term, Miss Betty. God don't make no mistakes. God call your baby home, Betty. We all gonna be caught home. When my sister died, the family was so upset how she died. And I said, that's the way she's supposed to leave here. Now, I do believe sometimes people do rush their life ahead of time. But those who didn't rush their life, I believe that's just how God wants them to go, Betty. Time wait on no man. God first, sending them praying hands to you, Miss Betty. Miss Betty, I did not know you lost a daughter, Miss Betty. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even sleep when I lost my mom and sister. I can only imagine what you're going through right now. Emotions just up and down. I mean, crying and can't sleep and just couldn't think, couldn't work, couldn't do nothing. That's a bad feeling. Very bad feeling. But Miss Betty, you hold on to God unchanging hands. Ask God to strengthen you in this time because He did it for me, Miss Betty. He did it for me, Miss Betty. Listen, I was going out of my mind. At that time, I thought killing myself was the way out, Miss Betty. I had to pray. My pastor them had to pray on me. Don't ever let your mind ever get like that. It's not even worth you outing yourself because everybody going to have death on them. And I'm not embarrassed to talk about it. Betty said, I just lost my husband. Oh my gosh. 2 years ago. Now my home is so empty. Ooh, Lord, Miss Betty, you had a double hit. My condolences goes out to you, Miss Betty. And I'm pretty sure you and your husband been together for a long time. You know, I can't say I understand Miss Betty because I haven't, you know, lost a husband. But my condolences goes out to you. I can only imagine it's just like losing any other, anybody to death. I'm assuming the feeling's still the same, but my condolences goes out to you, Miss Betty. Carla said, good morning, our beautiful love. Good morning, Miss Carla. Good morning. I didn't mean to come on so early, y'all. I didn't know, Carla. I didn't know Miss Betty had lost her daughter and her husband, Carla. She got a double hit. Mm. Betty, you pray to God and ask God to strengthen you and keep your mind. Your mind is very valuable to yourself and God. Keep your mind, Betty. I was going out of my mind, and you do not want to get in that tight place, Miss Betty. Ooh, girl, let me tell you, and I thank God for all them praying pastors. You hear me? I thank God for each and every one, even the ladies, honey. Because if I didn't have these people by my side, I would have went out of my mind. God first said, good morning, Carla. Carla said, good morning to all my beautiful sisters. Patricia said, good morning, Carla. Betty Heron said, 22 years of marriage. That's a long time, Miss Betty. So, Miss Betty, you done been through some of everything in your marriage for 22 years. The ups, the downs, the happy and the sad. My condolences goes out to you, my Betty. My condolences. That's a long time, 22 years under your belt, baby. Boss Jimmy 56 say hello, love, and everyone in the chat. Happy Tuesday morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Boss Jimmy 56, I love your name, Queen. Good morning. Carla said prayers to you, Miss Betty. Yes, prayers to Miss Betty. I am so sorry, Miss Betty. Death come and go like a thief in the night. They come and go like a thief in the night. It's amazing. You see people today and they gone tomorrow. Some of y'all ladies, make sure y'all take y'all Tylenol. Get y'all some baby bear from the store. Take that baby bear every morning you get up, y'all. I got baby bear across my house like clockwork. It's very important, y'all. That baby bear will help you from getting heart attacks. It usually help you from getting strokes, blood clots. It'll help you with a lot of things if you take one early in the morning. Most time when people die, y'all, from heart attacks, not all the time, but most time it happens in the morning time when they get up or going to bed at night. Get y'all some baby bear. Matter of fact, like some of y'all probably know how it look. Let me show you how that baby bear look so you get the right pill. That's very important. I'm old school, y'all. Because my heart rhythm been a little bit off and I got to take mine until I go to my appointment. But I've been taking these way before then, but I kind of stopped. I like the orange flavored ones. This is the bear chewable, the baby bear with the heart on it. Get the one with the picture of the heart on it. I don't know if y'all can see this. Okay. It got a picture of a heart. Make sure you get this one. You could go to any local pharmacy and get it. I'm telling you, it's very important. If you got any type of health issues, to get them bear aspirin is not going to hurt you at all. If anything, it's going to save your life. And you know what? A lot of doctors not going to tell you that. They're not going to be honest. And then you got some doctors, they're going to be like, take that bear aspirin one a day. So what I did, I had bought like 6 boxes with the double sets in them. I keep one in my car, my bathroom, by my bed, my kitchen, my living room. I try to put it each place, and I keep one in my pocketbook. So I try to keep it throughout the house and in my vehicle, because you just never know. My left arm used to always get numb. Like I used to like shake it and just feel numb. And the numbness used to crawl up my arm, and it stopped when it get like midway in my arm. It just stopped right there. And I thought it was weird. The baby bear helped with that. The boss, Jimmy 56, said, I lost my husband 2 years ago. Marriage of 18 years. Mm, mm, mm. The boss, Jimmy 56, my condolences goes out to you. Y'all, this is something is going on. Ever since that sea came, y'all, it wasn't the same. People is leaving here. It feel like we in the wilderness. That's what it really feel like. Oh, boss, my condolences goes out to you and your family in this time of bereavement also. And that's a hard pill to swallow, because that feeling not gonna go away overnight. I used to cry, going to bed, waking up in the car, going to service, crying, just crying, because I miss you. I miss the day too. My dad used to love me. Right? He wanna. He know. You want to know something? Go to my daddy. He gonna tell you ahead of time. Y'all making me want to cry now. This is sad. Sassy chick, send that beautiful heart to Miss Carla. Boss Jimmy 56 and hello Carla sis. Happy Tuesday morning to you, sweetie. Carla said good morning, Betty. Patricia, Jamie, God first, sassy chicken lacking. Patricia said, I'm 67 years old. I've been taking the baby aspirin for years. Patricia, ain't that baby aspirin is good. When my arm get numb, pain gone. Gone. Ain't even there no more. When my heart start beating a little unregular, it stop beat regular. We all need to take it, Patricia. I'm letting all y'all ladies know today, get y'all some bear aspirin. Young and old, my doctor said it doesn't matter your age. Bear aspirin good for everybody. Yep. Carla said 27 in the bushes. Please slap the like button and subscribe. Memberships are available. Patricia said prayer for you, Jimmy 58. Yes, Patricia. Carla said hope your heart is a little Jimmy L. Patricia said, yes, it's very good for us. All right. At least that's confirmation, y'all. Patricia said the same thing. It's very good for us. For years, we didn't know a lot of things that was good. Now we got the proper information. We can learn from each other, take heed, buy these medicines, and take it early in the morning. I take mine uh, after I done wash my face. I know I get out of bed. Now I wash my face. Then I said my prayer. Then I take my baby bear. I take it and crush it up real good first, and then I take mine like that. Carla said, been taking bear aspirin for a while, but did slack off. I have to do better. Carla, yes. Especially when you getting up in age, it's very important. My doctor told me, make sure you take that thing every morning. I was waking up, y'all. My chest been so heavy. Feel like 100 pounds sitting on my chest. I don't have the COVID. Ever since that thing came, something is wrong. But I thank God for wisdom. Before my doctor told me to take them bear aspirin, I had already bought some because the Spirit of God told me to go buy some bear aspirin. Put it through your house, your car, your pocketbook. And I was taking that aspirin every single day. So when the doctor told me to take that bear aspirin, I said, I appreciate it. That's my confirmation. I already taken it. I pull up my bag to show my doctor. Don't y'all know my chest ain't heavy no more when I wake up in the morning time? Chest heavy, like something just sit like a bunch of weight. He was telling me if my chest felt heavy like that, that bear aspirin is like a blood thinner. So I don't know if he trying to tell me my blood is too thick and my heart trying to pump a little more to take the bear aspirin so my blood could be a little bit thinner so it can move smoothly the way it's supposed to. I don't know much about this thing, y'all. I don't. Patricia said, prayer for you, Jimmy 56. Carla said, hope your heart is a little Jimmy L. Patricia said, yes, it's very good for us. Okay, the bear is very good. Carla had been taking bear aspirin for a while, but did slack off, have to do better. That's your confirmation, Carla. You got to start back taking it. All of us. Patricia said, my dad lived to be 102. He took them faithfully. Just lost him 12 years ago. Ooh, Patricia, 102? You know that man been a good man, Patricia. 102. I pray to God I live a long time. And Patricia, I believe, it's my belief, that bear aspirin kept your dad. Patricia, I don't know your dad. You ever thought if your dad wasn't taking no bear aspirin, he would have been out of here a long time ago? Long time ago, he would have been out of here. The boss, Jimmy, 56, he is with the Lord now. Y'all, God be the glory. Sometime I sit around and not just smile and look up to the skies. The Lord, he is with you now. Lord, how to smile. It's been a minute. It's been a many day. I've been sad or cried. Oh my gosh. Boss Jimmy 56, my condolences goes out. And I've been the same exact way. Sad and crying. My dad used to, and my mom used to been, when I say they've been sweet, man, I couldn't ask for no parent even better than what I had. Sweet, gentle, soft spoken. My mama give you anything. She loved flowers. If you come to her house and you flower, she always had that green thumb. She could have popped a leaf off and caused that leaf to grow roots. She sure did. She loved her flowers. I miss my daddy too. My daddy was he was a good man. Now back in the day, my dad used to give my mama hell. He used to beat my mama. But as he began to get older, I guess he realized that was wrong. And he became gentle as a dove, always smiling, cheerful and happy. If y'all was this anybody who meet my dad, they always fall in love with him. That's a happy man. He stay happy. Sure did. Patricia said yes. It's like a blood thinner. Oh, okay. So the bear is like a blood thinner. Patricia, my doctor mentioned similar something like that. He was saying it can keep my blood flow. Okay, that's what he trying to tell me. Keep my blood flowing the proper way. But y'all, that bear keep you from getting strokes. If I'm wrong, Patricia, please correct me. The understand I got from them bear, it can keep you from getting strokes, heart attack, and you know we getting up in age. Strokes, heart attack, and what else, Patricia? Do that bear help with? Thinning your blood out, keep your blood flowing properly. It's good for a lot of things. Patricia said, yes, ma'am. I love him dearly. Ooh, Patricia. Mm, 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 mm. I'll be praying for you, Miss Patricia. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't like to see people go through. I fix people. Boss Jimmy 56. The whole new testimony that I'm finna say when I had that tumor, I found out I had an aneurysm on two of that taking aspirin and blood thinner prescription. Ooh, the boss Jimmy, you saying that that's what saved your life? Boss Jimmy, the whole new testimony. I have a whole new testimony that I'm fitting to say. When I had that tumor, I found out I had an aneurysm on top of that taking aspirin and blood thinners prescription. Ooh, boss. Jimmy 56. I'm sorry to hear that. That aneurysm ain't no joke. That thing would take you out of here. I know people who had them aneurysm, they didn't even bounce back. They end up dying. Their mind wasn't the same no more. They couldn't talk. And some had a stroke. I went and go visit. My friend at the time, she was 77 years old. She had a stroke. Been in her right mind. When I went to go see her and I walked through that door, she lit up. She ain't paying no more attention to her daughter. She said, come on over here and give me my hug. She ain't pay her daughter no attention. But her daughter understood she wasn't, she ain't felt no type of way. She ain't felt jealous or anything. She always said, Mommy, love you. I said, I love your mama too. Why you think I travel to come see your mom? Yep. She had a stroke, y'all. That lady bounced back so fast. Her whole left side was paralyzed. Within 3 months, that lady couldn't walk. Look what God did. Yep, she was a strong believer in God. She put God in front of everything she did. Patricia said, yes, that's very true. He lived a good life. Because I was told people who live a good life, they live a long time. The boss, Jimmy 56, said, thank you, all ladies, for your prayers and love and caring. Thank you all once again. Boss Jimmy, we here for each other. You are more than welcome. Carla said, stay strong, Jimmy. Prayer for you. Yes, stay strong. Yes, Carla, I agree. Ooh, that's a weird looking spider. And it's fast. Y'all know how long I've been trying to kill this spider? He fast and he always run back in the same spot. I can't see that good, so I gotta wait. Ooh. Trying to creep up on my leg this nun too. He fast. Goodness, let me put my bag up here for he crawl in my bag. Y'all, I had a black widow in my pocketbook one day. A big old black widow. I don't know how that spider got in my pocketbook, but it been in there. Patricia said, yes, ma'am. My doctor said it is good for all those things. Okay. Patricia just gave me confirmation. Get y'all that Bayer aspirin. It's very important. She said that Bayer aspirin. She said, yes, ma'am. My doctor said it is good for all those things. Keeping you from getting strokes, heart attack, keeping your blood flowing properly, and some other things too. Carla said, mercy. Jimmy L. Yes, Carla. Look at Lillian Perkins. How are you, Lillian? Say hi there. Is your flowers. Thank you, Miss Lillian. I love y'all so much. I love each and every one of y'all. While we live and we can tell each other we love each other. I don't like to see wrong done to people. I like to laugh and stuff. I always try to fix people when stuff broke. I laugh with the ladies in the chat. I say, some nights I call myself Dr. Beautiful Love. Yep. The boss, Jimmy 56, said, thank you. Thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate you, sis. I am very strong and positive and humble to see my God put you through a test. Can't do nothing but be humble and strong. Ooh, boy, mouthful. All with and this to you all, my sisters in the chat, who is going through broken hearts. Oh, thank you, Carla. May God get all the glory, Carla. The boss, Jimmy 56, Patricia, glory to God. Praise God. Your daddy was 102. I lost my father at 3 years old. Oh my gosh. His death was a heart attack. Singing in the gospel group out in New Orleans, Louisiana, called Southern Gospel Singers. I remember them, The Boss Jimmy 56. I remember them. Yes, ma'am. Your dad been singing in that group. Wow. Boss Jimmy, do you remember your dad? Because some people have good memory from others. You said 3 years old, you lost your dad. Do you remember anything about him when he was alive? Dookie. Good morning, Dookie. My Dookie said, good morning, beautiful love in chat. Welcome, Dookie. Patricia Ann said, yes, Jimmy, we are here for you anytime. We love you. We sure do love you, Jimmy. We here anytime. They got an app called, the app is real good. If you need to ask it anything, it's going to tell you. It's called, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can. I'll pull it up after this because I want to mess up the chat. Well, you ain't going to mess up the chat. Let me see. The app y'all can download. Uh, mm, let me see. Uh-oh, go back out. Okay. It's called AskAL. AskAL. You can go to your Google Play Store and download this app. This app is very good when you want to ask any legal questions, anything you want to ask it. I even text the app how old you got to be before you stop having sex. Okay, just something I wanted to ask to see what the app going to say. Good information going to come back. Ask AL. Download that app because if you have any, they only can give you certain legal questions. But if you want to know anything down to a dictionary word, relationship, your health, you can talk to the app or type it right then and there. It's your answer is gonna come back right to you immediately on the app. That's good to have, everybody. So make sure you download that. I love giving out information on things. Um, Anything that I think worked for me, I love people know about it. Pray father at 3 years old, and his death was a heart attack singing in the gospel group out of New Orleans, Louisiana, called Southern Gospel Singers. I remember that group. I didn't even know your dad sung in that group. I didn't know. Dookie said, good morning, beautiful love in chat. Good morning, Dookie. Patricia said, yes, Jimmy, we are here for you anytime. We love you. I agree. I agree. Patricia, we are here for you. Carla said, welcome. Lillian. Yes, welcome, Miss Lillian. My Lily, I haven't seen Lillian in a while. Carla said, good morning, Dookie dear. Yes, our Dookie too is in the house. Dookie said, yeah, I take aspirin a day. Everybody taking the aspirin. Then the information is getting out there, Dookie. That aspirin saves lives. I know this girl, she around my age, she died in her sleep when she got home from work. She wasn't feeling good and she told her mother-in-law she just want to go lay down. She ain't never wake up. And she just had 2 twin babies. They've been a couple months old. She ain't never wake up, y'all. That's why it's very important. We got to take this bear aspirin. Sometimes people can have health issues going on that's being overlooked by doctors. Some doctors really don't check everything, the bare minimum. Mm, 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 mm. Boss Jimmy, my father was a gospel singer. I read that one. Okay, gospel singer out of New Orleans. He dropped to his death while singing this song called Too Close to Heaven. Can't turn around. Ooh, Boss Jimmy. You think he had a feeling he was passing Boss Jimmy? The reason why I asked you that, after I left service one Sunday, I stopped by my dad's house to sit with him. And that one particular day, he was more excited than any day that I saw my dad. This was the most excited moment for him. He just been cheerful. He see us all the time. Me and my kids went up there and go sit with their papa, and I sit with him and laugh and talk. And he was just so excited. He stand up from sitting down, clapping. He was so excited. We stayed for a couple of hours. I left. He waved me down. He waved my truck down. He said, "Hey, hey, hey." My baby said, "Mama, granddaddy, calling." I said, "Okay, okay." So I pulled back in the parking lot. I was but to back out. And he opened that door and kissed everybody in that vehicle. He went around the whole vehicle and made sure he kissed everybody. And he said, "I love y'all." I said, "I love you too." And he stood there and saw us back out, and he was clapping. He just keep clapping. He was jumping up, cheering. And he said something to me while I was at his house. He said, "Bunny, I'm going home." I said, "You is home." I said, "You going home to God, or you talking about your home now?" I said, "Don't talk like that." He said, "I'm going home." He was clapping. He said, "I'm going home." I understood. When he stopped my car to kiss all of us before we pull out that parking lot, I told my kids, "That's it. We ain't gonna see him no more." He looked well. He walking fine. He ain't nothing going on, but God is calling that man home. And guess what? He died that same week. Sure did. My daddy gone. I miss that man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boss Jimmy 56 said, "Hello, Dookie. Happy Tuesday morning to you, sweetheart. God first and love you all, praying we all have a blessed, prosperous day. God first, I'm with you, hon." I agree. Patricia said, "Wow, Jimmy. My dad was a gospel singer also. The Pilgrim Travels." But y'all know what, Patricia? Back in the day, that been the best gospel singers y'all could ever get to sing in these churches. It don't sound the same no more. Back in the day, these gospel singers, y'all, the music sound more crisp, more clearer. Now they got people that can sing in church now, but back then, it's just something about the gospel singing in church. It touch you more better than the songs they sing now. You can feel the spirit and the Holy Ghost. You can feel it. You could still feel it now, but back then you could have feel it more in the atmosphere. Carla said, "Jimmy L lost my dad a couple years ago, and I still not over him. His name was Jimmy." Oh wow, Carla. Carla, my condolences goes out to you, Miss Carla. I am so sorry to hear that, Miss Carla. I did not know. He got the same name as Jimmy L. Mm, mm, wow. Mm. The boss, Jimmy 66. Thank you. Thank you so much for Patricia. I love you as well. That's from the heart. Look at God. Yes, it is, boss. I believe you. Patricia said, hello, Dookie. Patricia said, hello, Lillian. Lacking kisses. Speaking of Carla. Carla said, thank you so much for blessing us with this panel, beautiful love. Carla, you're welcome. I don't mind, Miss Carla. I don't mind. Betty Heron, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Without y'all, it couldn't even happen. Without y'all, nobody channel couldn't happen. And I thank God for each and every one of y'all. Thank you, Miss Carla. I appreciate y'all so much. Betty Heron said, I take my aspirin at night. Does it matter? I think, Betty, we got to take it in the morning. In the morning is better. Now, the understanding I got from it, because I did fact check it again by another doctor, they say morning is better. I guess, Betty, because when we wake up from laying down, our blood starts flowing. And I'm gonna tell y'all something too, it's not good. You know what can give us blood clots too, y'all? Because God told me in the spirit about this. When you sit down, even if you laying in your bed and you're not laying down all the way flat, the proper way where your blood can flow. Let me use this for an example. Ooh, my legs sore. Goodness gracious. Goodness God. Ooh, ain't sore. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Oh no, you ain't gonna get me, Bones. I'm gonna exercise you. Mm. What I believe that can give us blood clots to y'all, sitting down a lot and not moving. When you go to bed and you sitting up sleeping like this, and you're not allowing that blood to flow by you laying down the proper way, it can cause blood clots in your body. Even sitting down for a long period of time for days. They had a guy, he died from that, playing a video game 3 days in a row. And he had a jug he could have pissed in, something he could have peed in right quick. That third day, he never got up. He peed sitting down and everything. And when he finally get up, the blood just rushed to his brain and kill him instantly. I believe when you not get proper rest, that's what came to me last night when I done finished, took my shower. Because I want answers. I want to know different things that can cause that. Not getting the proper rest can cause you to get blood clots. I'm going to stand on what God said more than any man. I believe that. So make sure y'all get the Bear aspirin and take an aspirin every morning. Yes, ma'am. I think it matters, Miss Betty. I think you take it early in the morning. Jennifer Thomas, say hello, beautiful love in chat. Welcome, Miss Jennifer. Welcome. Jennifer, say good morning, boss lady. Jimmy, Lynn, love you. We love you too, Miss Jennifer Thomas. Welcome again. Lacking kisses. Some people know when it's their time. Lacking, I believe it. I believe that lacking. I believe it. Y'all remember the story I told y'all what happened to me, and that's why I believe it lacking? I went and God spoke in my spirit to lock the door because death is near. I told my daughter to go run and lock that front door in the shop, and I locked the back door. I went to the shop, y'all, 6:30 that morning to fix my daughter's hair before she went to school. She been in the high school. It came in me, it just hit me. I was twisting her hair. I said, get up, get up, get up. Go lock the front door, lock the front door. I'm going to lock the back door. She said, Mom, what's going on? Somebody coming. Somebody coming. It's not good. She locked the front door. I said, you sure it's locked? So what I did when I locked the back door, I had enough time to run right quick and just jack the door like that from the side to make sure she locked the front door. You know, kids, they assume they did stuff and they didn't. So I told her, hide under the window. I done left my metal home. Y'all, I ain't got no protection on me. Nothing. Shop window, because if you hide under the window, nobody can see you like that. Y'all, soon as we got under that window, the feeling that been on me before that car came, y'all, it was a funny feeling like I was dying. It's an unexplainable feeling. When people say death, you can feel it. They ain't been lying. I felt it. It was a feeling that I don't wish on nobody. Soon as we got under that window in the shop, the truck pulled in real fast, right in front of the door. He jumped out with the gun. He yanked the door. He couldn't get in. He ran around the back. Now, this around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. He ran around the back of the shop. Now, while the back shop door was unlocked, I used to smoke back then, and I leave it unlocked. Now, the trick with that back door, if you yank it good enough, it will come open. It wasn't no secure lock like how I've been for the back door. It wasn't no deadbolt. It was like a knob, like something you put on um, your room closet or something, y'all. The one you just mash the little button in. That he was yanking on that door, and I was praying under that window. All I had was God, y'all. I ain't had no protection on me that morning. I forget. I prayed. The guy finally got back in his car. He ran back in that car and he pulled off. He pulled right in front of the door where he jumped in the room, really jump out and grab the door, yanking on it. And I felt so, lacking just to piggyback on what you said, I believe you can feel death. Patricia said, Jimmy, I really do think your dad felt something. The reason he was singing that song, he was praising his Savior, letting him know he was on his way home. Patricia, I agree. I always used to ask that question, and this is something some of all of us have asked. Can we feel it? Do we know? Do people have a sense of knowing it but dying? I believe so. But the Bible says we won't have no remembrance of it. I ain't ready to go, but ooh, y'all. I be having these tick, tick, ticks in my heart, honey, like a little clock. But I pray to God and I take that bare aspirin and feel fine after. Ooh, Boss Jimmy 58. What saved my life is 3 brain surgeries. I'm here to talk about it. That's going to be a long conversation. But to cut it short, God was right there in the operating room with me. Boss Jimmy, yes, he was. I believe that, Jimmy. I believe that. I've been in the hospital years ago. I used to stay in and out the hospital. When God said you have faith that you will be healed, I had faith that I healed myself. When the doctor tell me one thing, I said, I'm healed. I said it so much and I began to put my work in motion. I bought fruits and vegetables. I started doing the smoothie to get my body back balanced where it can heal itself. And that's what it did. Sickness comes from your body being unbalanced. I balanced my body back out. I got well. Years ago when I was in the hospital, my second day, they admit me. I wasn't feeling well. The doctor ended up giving me the wrong medicine in my room. Only thing I could remember, y'all, is a lot of doctors rushing that room. My uncle was dead and gone, but he was sitting in the chair, nowhere to lie. Sitting in the chair next to the bed that I was laying in with his praying hands in front of his head, he was praying. I could see all of this while the doctors was working on me, my dead uncle. I saw my grandmother standing up in the room. My other uncle been there too. So I believe just that quick second I died. That's why when people say things, they experience certain things, I believe them because I know what I saw. When I saw my uncle next to me, it ain't dawned on me he was dead. I'm thinking he alive. I was up, people. He was sitting in the chair. He had his hands. He was literally praying. I mean, he was praying. My grandma was standing by the bed with her hands just on the bed, just looking at me. When it snapped me out of it, only thing I remember before I started seeing my uncle and grandmother, the nurse started slapping my face. She just started slapping me and stuff. And that's when I started seeing my uncle. I couldn't hear nothing. I couldn't see no doctors or nobody no more. It was like I'm in a whole different dimension with my uncle and my grandmother, right? And my other uncle. So when I came out of it, the doctor said, we lost you because the nurse missing give you the wrong medicine. I said, what? He said, yes. He said, we lost you. We had to bring you back because the nurse missing give you the wrong medicine. Glory be to God. I'm here today. I'm here today because it was God planned for me to be here. In spite of what she done, I don't know if she intentionally meant to do it and she felt bad when she did it and she called on people to come in there. Because when she did get my medicine, she ran up the room fast. I thought something happened to somebody, but I don't remember nothing after that except my dead uncle and my grandmama though. I saw what I saw when I was under, how that hospital room looked. It looked like that while the doctors in the room, but it was dead people in the room instead of the doctors. So ain't no telling how the other side look. I ain't ready to see. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Thomas said, hey, beautiful love and chat. Welcome, Miss Jennifer. How are you? Jennifer Thomas speaking to Carla. I had to read that back again because I didn't know if I read Miss Jennifer comment or not. Yes, boss Jimmy. That I believe God was in there with you. Because if he wasn't, Jimmy, you would have been dead and gone, as well as me. Patricia said, Carla, you have our love and prayer. Yes, she do. Carla is such a sweetheart. She means a lot to some of all of us. Carla is a sweetheart. Carla said, welcome, Jennifer. Lacking kisses. Say, yeah. Take it in the moment. Lacking said, take the bear aspirin in the morning. That's another confirmation. 56 said, hello, Jennifer, my sister. I love you more, baby. Happy Tuesday morning to you, sugar. Oh, that's so sweet. Miss Jennifer. Welcome, Miss Jennifer. My sister, I love you more, baby. Happy Tuesday morning to you, sugar. Welcome, welcome, Miss Jennifer. Welcome. Carla, yes, Patricia. You never know what people have gone through and still going through. I agree, Miss Carla. Dookie said, if your mobility is limited, eat beets or drink beer juice for circulation. Be careful crossing them legs for a long period of time. And that's how my leg was this morning. Let me uncross them, Dookie Duke. Thank you. Confirmation. Thank you, Dookie. I got my leg crossed because I'm still trying to find that big old black spider that keep running out here with my legs on the floor. And girl, and he'll run back when he notice I'm looking at him fast. And look like he got something sticking on his back. I don't know if that's baby spiders or I don't know. It look weird. Thank you, Dookie, for that information. Patricia, say hello, Jennifer. The boss, Jimmy, 56. And Patrician. While my mother is in Mississippi burying her grandmother, okay, burying her grandmother, she had to get a call from New Orleans. Someone called and told her my father has had passed. Oh my goodness. Did she took it hard, boss Jimmy? Did your mother took it hard? Dookie said, praying for you, Jimmy and Carla. Yes, most definitely, Dookie. Betty Herring said, thank you. I just took it. Prayers. Yes, Betty Herring. Betty Herring, she just took it. You got Betty Herring. Do you have the small baby bear aspirin, like the real little ones with the heart on the bottle? Make sure you got the right one. You know, I like the orange ones. To me, they work. I don't know. They just seem they work better than me. Them orange ones. God be all the glory, Betty. Prayer for you, love. Take it every morning, Betty. Dookie said, beautiful love, we appreciate you. Look at God all over the platform. Yes, Dookie, look at God. Look at God, Dookie. You is right. To God be all the glory. My Dookie Duke. Dookie said, beautiful love, you better get ready. You know what greatness is coming. To God be all the glory. And Dookie, I believe it. I believe it, Dookie. And you know what, Dookie? When God told me the other day abundance is coming, I don't take things like that lightly. I said, Lord, I thank you. Put me in a position where I can bless never before. My sister, I used to spoil people, and my sister is just something I love to see smiles on people's face. And I used to come home when I was living in Germany, and when I finally got back to the States, I was living in Georgia. I used to come home on the weekends, sometime, not all the time, and take my credit card and go take my sister shopping. I can remember I take her in a store. Get anything you want out of here. Today is your day. She's like, get anything you want out of here. And as I'm walking through the store, I get like a child or a grown woman that I see so sad. Ma'am, do you want anything? Anything you want, I got it. That's how I am. I don't like to see people hurt, broken. It just feel like I gotta fix it. This girl who looked mean got a heart of gold. Any money I get, I split it. I split it. I don't never say I ain't got it. I split it. My sister said, "Ooh, sis, thank you. You didn't have to do this." And she said, "You split it half. You ain't even." She said, "Sis, you ain't even took the bulk of it. You split it half." She said, "I never seen nothing like it. That's just how I am. This money gonna be here when we dead and gone. Either you gonna enjoy it now, or you gonna have somebody enjoy it when you're dead and gone. But I prefer to put a smile on somebody's face." And I said, while I'm helping you, you bless somebody else. Keep the chain going. That's when I been in a better place at that time. But as time going, y'all, people don't appreciate greatness. They don't appreciate that God can have people around us that truly love and care for us. I used to love it. I still do love it. One lady called this Christian lady. She said, "You stupid." She said, "Why would you give them people? Why would you do this and do that?" I said, "Ma'am, I'm not stupid." I said, "Do you realize you a Christian? Don't you realize when you do such, God will make sure you have enough stored in your storehouse when that time come of need?" I love it. I love y'all putting smiles on people's face. I love it. And I don't look for nothing back from it. This not my home. This place is temporarily. That's always in my head since I was little. So Dookie, thank you so much, love. Lacking kisses, some people drink large amounts of water when it's their time. Lacking, you serious? I never knew that. The boss Jimmy 56 said, "Actually, I don't, beautiful love. I wish I could just go another testimony. I have during my surgeries. I found my baby sister. People have been telling me I had a sister, but I never believed." Wow, boss Jimmy, sister the whole time and you didn't believe you had a sister. Well, Abby got doggone. Dookie said, "Lacking, why the water?" I want to know too why the water lacking. Lacking said, "Dookie, I forgot why. Right off. but it's something spiritual. Did y'all hear what lacking? Lacking, you got to be kidding me. I want to know now too, Dookie. I want to know now why people drink a lot of water before they die. I want to know. Duke, lacking told Dookie said, I forgot why. I forgot why right off, but it's something spiritual. I want to know too. The boss Jimmy 56. So true. Why I say I am very strong. I'm humble. I'm at peace. Heart of gold. That I truly love each and every one that encounter with me. That's why I say God has truly blessed me to still be here. Ooh, to God be all the glory, boss Jimmy. I'm with you on that, boss Jimmy. I feel the same exact way. I see people smile and I go lacking just to see somebody smile. Y'all know how many people don't call me stupid for that? I'm stupid for looking out for people that ain't stupid, that's smart. God don't want us to be here and not look out for his people. His people, not what we think about somebody. God said his people. Patricia said, yes, Lord Jimmy. God was right there and he's still with you always. Yes, Patricia, you hit that. You right. Boss Jimmy said, I love you ladies. I love you. Love you too, Boss Jimmy. Boss Jimmy said, I love you ladies. I love you all. If I didn't said I was sad now for the north to the south, the east to the west, with all kinds of love, hugs and kisses. Ooh, Boss Jimmy, back to you, honey. We love you too, love. And Jimmy, you do have a Boss Jimmy, you do have a heart of gold. Yes, ma'am. You sure do. Lacking kisses, said Dookie. I've heard water wash away your sins. Yes, lacking. You is right. Water do supposed to wash away your sins. Um, Water help convert over to God, our Father. Water help us convert over to God. Converting means that you believe, you trust in God. He is your Savior, that He is risen from the dead. You already convert over to God. Yep. And that's the God you shall serve. Like they got people who convert to Satan, saying, not saying, but a little bit different. That's who they already done stamp and approve on their life. And that's how people actually become worshipers of Satan. It's just, you just do it the opposite way. Boss Jimmy said, Patricia, yes, he is all the time. Baby, I know he is real, Patricia. I wake up every morning. Ooh, Patricia, you could have been dead. I mean, boss lady, you could have been dead, but God kept you. Larkin said, it's a release, Dookie. I believe that, Larkin. Carlos is sending hugs and love to all my sisters in God. Yes, Carla, love you too, Miss Carla, and thank you so much for them beautiful roses. Carla says she's sending love and hugs to each and every one of us. Misty Gale, welcome, Misty Gale. How are you, Misty Gale? Say good morning. Beautiful love, Mars in chat. Welcome, Misty Gale. Good to see you. Betty Boop said good morning, beautiful love and beautiful people. Welcome, Betty Boop. Welcome. Lacking Kisses, say good morning. Betty Boop. Betty Boop said lacking morning. Carla said welcome. The Gale sis. Betty Boop sis. Betty Boop said, hey Carla. Betty Boop said welcome in everyone. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Get your membership badges. It's much appreciated. Yes, and may God bless y'all a thousandfold. Thank you so much. Lacking Kisses said right. It's the baby orange one. Okay, Lacking clarifies something, y'all. She said make sure you get the baby orange, the baby bear aspirin, the small orange ones. Make sure y'all get the right pill. Lacking just clarified that. And make sure you take it in the morning time. Okay. The same bottle I show y'all, but make sure it's the orange ones, not the cherry. The one I just showed y'all been a cherry brand. Don't get the cherry, get the orange one with orange flavor on it. Yep. And Lacking, the orange always worked better for me. I noticed a difference in it. The Boss Jimmy 56 said, beautiful love. It did cross my mind a couple of times for that selected song that he sung. They said my sister, mother, my family told me my father sung like a hummingbird. Boss Jimmy, did you kept any of your dad's songs, Boss Jimmy? Now that's beautiful. Misty Gale said, hey everyone, just woke up. Forgive me if I don't type in everyone's name, but I am here in love. Everyone, Misty Gale, she loved each and every one of y'all. She is very sorry if she didn't type everybody's name. She just getting up. Misty Gale, you know beautiful love understand. All the ladies in the chat and the bushes understand, Misty Gale. And you are much loved, Misty Gale. We love you. Lacking said to Gale, look at Lacking, look at Lacking. Look at Lacking. Lacking, don't you start no mess right now. Look at Lacking. Lacking got the praying hands. Misty stand, Misty Gale. Lacking understand. Lacking is too funny. Dookie said, um, okay, beet juice, not beet, not bear. I understand what you've been saying, Dookie. The beet juice. I love beets. I love eating beets. A lot of people don't like to eat beets. I love it. Ooh, I was looking for beets the other day in the store, but they didn't have any more. I tell y'all to stack up on things like this. Medicine's gonna be do away with, y'all. Keep your old medicines and put it up. Listen, if you got a big Ziploc bag at your home and you know you don't have nobody in your house like that except you, put all your medicines in that Ziploc bag and store it in your refrigerator drawer. The shelf life will be longer. And at least you got some. Mr. Gill is too funny. Shonda V, from work. Welcome, Shonda. Lacking said Dookie. Lacking is too funny. Lacking laughing, y'all, because Dookie has. I was laughing because Dookie was saying to drink the beet juice. It's good for you. But she missing, we worded to bear, but we understood. We said beets. And Lacking came back and said, she told Dookie, she said, Dookie, I was gonna bear it up. That was too funny when she said Lacking is too funny. Lacking, you better get the bear instead and bear it up. Like you probably be falling all over the place Lacking. Oh my goodness. Patricia said, thank you, beautiful love, for opening up your platform for us. You are a gift from God, as we all are a gift from God, from the Most High. I love you, beautiful ladies, and may God continue to keep us. Ooh, Patricia, thank you so much. I love you too, honey. And I don't mind, Miss Patricia. Don't you be a stranger. You're welcome anytime, Miss Patricia. Thank you so much. I love welcoming people. I'm like this I might have a mean face, but I'm very welcome to people. Like when I'm out, I'm like this when I'm out. I'm welcome. I say, hey, how you doing? I might don't know people, but I always speak. I never know what somebody going through, and I've always got a listening ear. It, they're kind of making noise down there. Look like I hear some stuff moving. I always be a listening ear because we don't know what somebody is going through. Yes, ma'am. I always been welcoming the people. I don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable where that conscience going to be on me. Mm-mm. Somebody called, said, Bunny, if you didn't answer your phone, they told me recently, your phone is Bunny. They was gonna that they was commit suicide. So we don't know what people is going through. I always like to take I laugh, but I also be serious too when it's time to be serious. I don't play around when it comes to people's life because everybody' life matters. You know, um, we all need to find our purpose with God, but every life matter. God love all of us the same. Yeah. Look at look at Ben for boop a thousandfold. Thank you, sis, for the blessing. I appreciate it very, very much. Yep. Make sure I skip. Okay, and go back where I've been. Usually, so forth. Read that. No, I read that. Lacking said Dookie. Yeah, Lacking said Dookie. I was gonna bear it up. Lacking, you have been one drunk, one feeling good drunk. Lacking kisses. You had me, and you got called Doctor Beautiful Love. Go over there and go ahead and get Betty Boop going over there, go check on Lacking. She just falling all across the place. Just falling everywhere, here and there, some of everything. She tried to get on the bike and ride over here. I don't know what's wrong with that girl. Lacking. Oh Lord. Lacking tried to come to Dr. Beautiful Love house, honey. She done drank up all the beer for the beat. No lacking is beats. Bear. Patricia said, thank you, beautiful love, for opening up your platform for us. You are a from God, as we all are gifts from the Most High. I love you, beautiful lady. And may God keep us. Yes, Patricia. Same to you. And I love you, Miss Patricia. Thank you again, Patricia, for joining in. Patricia, thank you so much. Lacking kisses, say, yeah, I seen it more than once. They ask for large, usually amounts of water. Lacking. That's my first time ever knowing this. The boss, Jimmy 56, said, beautiful love. I still watch your channel all the time, and I will hear your accent lots of one of these old days. I'm going to go on her challenge and say something to her. I love this channel. Thank you, Boss Jimmy 56. Thank you. And I appreciate having you, the Boss Jimmy 56. Thank you so much for allowing, for you trusting in coming over, and you're welcome anytime. The Boss Jimmy 56 said, beautiful love, your channel sounds so peaceful and refreshing. Thank you, Boss Jimmy. These ladies, they keep me in check. Especially my Betty Boop. Where my Betty Boop at? Especially my Betty Boop. You know, they keep me in check, Boss Jimmy. Boss Jimmy is not messy, but some days I give my opinion if I feel I don't like to feel unbalanced in my spirit, because sometimes I can feel people and it hurts. It's like a feeling I get. It's hard for me to explain. And when I feel like that, I normally talk about it. You know, I normally don't talking about it if I do talk about it. The person know if it's dumb or not. But I like balance. I don't, I gotta have balance in my life. I've always been like that. Uh, thank you so much, Boss Jimmy. I appreciate that. Betty Herring said, yes, the chewable aspirin. Yes, Betty Herring, that's confirmation again. Yes, the chewable aspirin. Yo, I'm not going to be on here long. Carla said, all love over here, Jimmy. Yes, ma'am. Carla is right. Dookie said, lacking. It is spiritual cleansing. She was saying earlier, Dookie, I think, was it lacking? She said people normally drink a lot of water too if they but to die, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's the understanding I got. Betty Boop, God first. Okay. Dookie said, Jimmy, this is where the Holy Spirit meets daily, and God be all the glory. Yes, Dookie. Patricia say, hello, Mr. Gail, Betty Boop. Welcome, Miss Patricia. Lacking kisses. Say, cold water, Dookie. Cold water. I've seen that before, Dookie. Wow. I wonder what it is with the cold water, Dookie, before they leave. Is it soothing to them? Or they already got their judgment? Just talking out loud. I could be wrong. But I'm about to get off, y'all. Trying to read these last little comments. Dookie say, hey, Betty Boop, God first. Dookie say, hey, Betty Boop, God first. Mm-hmm. Mhm. Okay, y'all. Dookie say, hey, hey, Betty Boop. God first. Yes, ma'am. Carla said, welcome, Shonda. If I miss you, yes, welcome, Miss Shonda. I remember Shonda Kemp coming in earlier. The boss, Jimmy 56, said, hello, Betty Boop. Happy Tuesday morning to you, sweetheart. Betty Boop said, happy um, Testimony Tuesday. Blessings and prayer. Look at Betty Boop. That's my Betty Boop. Then now Patricia said, um, good morning, Shonda. Shonda, they giving you some love this morning, Shonda. Boss Jimmy 56 said, Dookie, yes, amen. Carla said, Mr. Gill, you know you good. Mr. Gill said, what is the topic this morning? Oh, the topic was, Mr. Gill. God has shown me in a vision. I was asking the ladies in the chat, do Trista do the uh gosh, the Airbnb? And if she does, I saw where somebody is going to rent her Airbnb just to trash it, damage it. To be very careful, because sometimes people will use other people information to rent the air. And I heard it here first, but things can change. It's jealous of them, so they just plotting and scheming as I'm speaking about trashing her Airbnb, and they're sitting around laughing about it. They think it's funny if it do happen, not knowing your karma can come back in a mighty way. Karma is real. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Boss Jimmy 56 said, Dookie, amen. Patricia said, good morning, Shonda. Carla said, Mr. Gill, you know you good. Yes, she is. Mr. Gill said, what's the topic? Okay, I mentioned that. Betty Boop, thank you again for that beautiful blessing. Betty Herron said, thanks to you and everyone in the chat. I really appreciate the love and prayer. The best chat I've been in on here. Peace and blessings to you all. Betty Herring, peace and blessings to you too, love. Do not be a stranger. Carla said, thank you, Betty Boop, for your support. Yes, Betty Boop, thank you. Carla. Mm. All right, y'all. Beautiful love. Gonna go ahead and drop down. I'm trying to watch this spider in my leg the same time and talk to y'all. So if I skip some of y'all comment, I don't mind screenshotting it where I can answer it the next time I come on, if that's okay with y'all. But I read a little bit more before I go up. Carla said, and it's love all over here. This is where I get peace on social media. Betty Boop. Ooh, thank you, Betty Boop. Look at Boss Jimmy 56 said, yes, beautiful love. Thank you, Boss Jimmy. I appreciate your support, y'all. Carla said, yes, Betty, you are welcome anytime. Dookie said, hey, DeGale. Miss DeGale said, Dookie, how are you, love? Carla said, always welcome over here. That's right. Relentlessly Danny, where you been, Relentlessly Danny? Relentlessly, girl, my mind been on you. She said, beautiful love, how you doing, Relentlessly? Patricia said, thank you. I ran across your platform last night. I will certainly be back. Got my notification on, love, and beautiful ladies. Miss Patricia, thank you so much, love. Thank you, thank you. Carla said, welcome, Danny. Lacking is laughing. Look a lacking, look a lacking, look a lacking. Lacking. Relentlessly Dana said, Carla, darling. I love that picture, Relentlessly Danny. That's a beautiful picture, hun. Betty Boop said, Relentlessly Danny, hello, welcome in. Lacking, kisses, speaking to Danny. Carla said, thanks, Patricia. You are always welcome. Look at God. Relentlessly Danny said, I never get your notification, love. Relentlessly Danny, sometime if you sub, you probably got to unsub from the channel and then sub right back again and you'll get your notification. But Danny, y'all be patient because depending on what I be talking about, they don't allow my videos to be me out where you can find me. Boss Jimmy 56 said, love you too, Patricia. Keep your head up, darling. I'm always wow, a little boy. I don't know why I saw that just now. That's weird. Sitting in the doctor's chair. Huh. Oh, wait. To God be all the glory. Mm. Relentlessly Danny said, I'm well. And how about you yourself? Relentlessly Danny, I'm okay. I can't complain. Carla said, how you been doing, Danny? Relentlessly Danny said, kisses. Kisses to you too, love. Boss Jimmy 56 said, love you too, Patricia. Keep your head up, darling. I'm always going to pray for you, sweetie. I sure want to ask you later, Patricia, when you get on the channel, what's going on, love. That's right. Keep your head. That ain't none of my business. Patricia, keep your head up. Like our boss Jimmy said, 56, keep your head up. Because you a real one. Yep. Okay, my phone should be charged good enough so I can watch this spider down here. He's somewhere. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all later on. If not tonight, probably tomorrow. Yes, keep your head up, Patricia. Patricia, keep your head up, love. I don't like to see people sad or being mistreated. I don't like it. I don't like it. Carla said, how you been doing, Danny? Relentlessly, I'm well. How about yourself? Relentlessly speaking to Danny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. These nurses too. Ooh. Relentlessly Danny said, Betty Boop. Carla said, I'm cool, Danny, with them glasses on. Look at Carla, look, Carla. Boss Jimmy said, beautiful love, your spirit is telling me just say something about what happened to me when I was on the operating table. Ooh, boss Jimmy, you been through it, hon. But Jimmy, you got a calling on your life, hon. I know I'm holding this chat up and I didn't mean to do that, boss Jimmy. You got to understand, you got a calling on your life. I don't know if it was told to you before or not, but we can talk about it the next time I come on, boss Jimmy. This is amazing. Carla said, Jimmy, it's a no judge zone over here. Oh no, we don't judge people over here. Oh no. Even if you curse, we still don't judge people. Her thing. God got the last say so. I don't look at people funny. Ooh, I don't know. That's just how you. Boss Jimmy 56 said 12 beautiful love. My experience with the same thing. That second surgery I had, well, I was in the recovery room, still the anesthesia. I heard these two nurses. Oh my goodness. Mr. Gill said, hello, Patricia. I heard these two nurses when I saw in the recovery room, still under anesthesia. The nurses was standing over me and I'm talking. And they said she stopped breathing twice. And the lady said, who, Miss Duncan? She said, yes. I shed a tear. Ooh, we, Boss Jimmy. Boss Jimmy, you go through some things because God got a calling on your life. Was this ever told to you, Boss Jimmy, that you got a calling on your life? Let me scroll down just for a second. Huh, Boss Jimmy? Was it ever told that you got a calling on your life, Boss Jimmy? That's what I see, Boss Jimmy. You got a calling on your life, hon. Ooh, God is not going to allow no devil in hell to take you. Everybody got to fulfill their destiny with God before you leave here. Boss Jimmy, you got a calling on your life, honey. You've been marked by God, honey. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry to hear that, boss. Ooh, Lord. Lacking said, Dookie, I was gone, going to plan that thing out. Laughing. Look a lacking, look a lacking, look a lacking. Lacking, you was going to plan that bad thing out. Look a Lacking got me rolling. Oh, Lord, Lacking, you is too funny. Boss Jimmy said, Dookie, you is funny. Yeah, Dookie funny now. Dookie is funny, Boss Jimmy. Dookie got jokes and Misty Gale too, and Carla. Misty Gale said prayer can block all that. Let's keep her in prayer. Yes, Misty Gale, I agree. Carla said, I heard a country song the other day. He was singing. Singing in the air. What? Carla said, I have heard country the day. He said, Jimmy, we have a time as well. Laughter is the medicine. Yuki. See, hard was very. Ooh, boss. Poor. Oh, my condolences goes out. Mm, long time. My God. Mm, mm. I want to see that boss Jimmy before I get off of here. Mr. Dookie said, Mr. Gill, I'm feeling fabulous. How are you? Mr. Gill said, Carla, just making sure. Boss Jimmy said, absolutely beautiful love. Betty Boop said, beautiful love. I see you being pulled. We can continue later. Yes, Betty Boop, please. I am being pulled. Um, Mr. Gill said, Carla, just making sure. Dookie said, Mr. Gill, feeling fabulous. How are you? Dookie said, ooh, we walking like a penguin. Dookie. If somebody walk like a penguin, I'ma laugh my tail off the guy. I gotta laugh. Carla said Dookie and laughing. Carla said the Gill, we kind of freestyling. Yes, sir. Dookie. She probably would with that lacking probably would have went to the store and bought up all that beer and be mess up. Be a lacking. Anybody tell you to buy no beer? We tell you to buy beets. Lacking will be mess up. Oh Lord, y'all had to come back on hand and rewrite the thing over so nobody Mr. Buy no beer. I said, I know that's right. Look at Boss Jimmy. Look at Boss Jimmy. Look at Boss Jimmy talking to Dookie. Oh my goodness. Look at Lacken said bear and beets. Lacken, you would have went to the store and bought both of them, bear and the beets. Study eating and drinking. Lacken, you nobody tell you to buy the bear, Lacken. You Ooh, we lacking. Good thing she rephrased that over lacking because you would have been messed up. Look at lacking. Oh my goodness. Betty Boop said, I like a good beer. All right, Betty Boop. That is too funny. Mr. Gill said, lacking not both. Mr. Gill, you got to tell him, Mr. Gill. Because she went to buy both, Mr. Gill. Carla said, Mr. Gill, we kind of freestyling. In it? Ooh, we Carla. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all again for tuning in, honey. Ooh, we. Lakin said the girl read it wrong. Ooh, look at Betty Boop in the cigar. Betty Boop said this. Betty Boop be getting me with these doggone emojis. She said, oh, Betty Boop girl, we still love you, honey. We don't judge nobody over her. Oh my goodness, y'all made my morning. You hear me? Look at Colin. Freestyling. It's the comments for me, y'all. Y'all be having me rolling. Y'all be putting some stuff in this comment. Oh my gosh, it make you laugh though. Look at Lack and talk about Betty and a smile. Oh my goodness. Yep, lacking. Uh-huh. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all again for tuning in. Please smash the like button. It's greatly appreciated. Appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much.